Vice President Venkaiah Naidu chaired the 19th meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization's Council of Heads of Government Summit hosted by India for the first time since its induction into the SCO. Now, in the meet, Naidu spoke on the variety of issues and asserted that by 2025, India's GDP is expected to reach 5 trillion. Now, Naidu also urged members to join the fight against cross-border terrorism.
India hosted the virtual 19th meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization's Council of Heads of Government for the first time since its induction. Chaired by Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, the leaders of Russia, China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan were also present.
I extend a warm welcome to Honorable Prime Ministers of SCO member states and Honorable Ministers, representatives of observer states, and our special guest from Turkmenistan.
Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan skipped the meet and was represented by its Parliamentary Secretary for Foreign Affairs. Making a veiled dig at Pakistan, the Vice President slammed the nation for supporting terrorism and urged nations to unite against the menace.
Peace is the essential prerequisite for progress, and the most important challenge faced by us in the region is terrorism, particularly cross-border terrorism. Terrorism is truly the enemy of humanity. It is a scourge we need to collectively combat. India condemns terrorism in all its manifestations. We remain concerned about threats emerging from ungoverned spaces and are particularly concerned about states that leverage terrorism as an instrument of state policy.
India has left it up to Pakistan to decide if it will join the SCO's initiatives, but it will not be allowed to hold up the country's plans if decided otherwise.
Pakistan is going to join these initiatives. Well, that is entirely up to Pakistan. But the SCO Charter does provide a provision that one country cannot hold up cooperation in all these areas. And it allows other member countries which are interested to take a particular cooperation sector forward with the exclusion of the one country which is opposing it.
Naidu lauded India's fight against COVID-19.
India has bravely fought the global pandemic and has shown remarkable resilience in fighting the virus as well as ensuring economic stability. Thanks to the people-empowered and people-driven approach, India has kept its COVID-19 death rate at one of the lowest levels in the world,
while also highlighting the country's contribution to the global vaccine program.
And vaccines at low cost. More than 60% of the vaccines for global immunization program are being manufactured in India. And this global vaccine production and delivery capacity will be used to help all the countries in fighting this crisis.
India's GDP is expected to cross $5 trillion in 2025.
The Indian economy has reached around $2.8 trillion. In PPP terms, we are the third largest economy in the world. By 2025, India's GDP is expected to reach 5 trillion. It will be the youngest nation with an average age of 29 years.
As India attempts to create a robust environment for startup ventures by assembling a special working group for the cause.
The underlying thought in these proposals was to move towards creating a shared cultural identity of the SCO region, and it has found support from all SCO member states. India considers the Shanghai Cooperation Organization as an important regional organization to promote cooperation in the areas of peace, security, trade, economy, and culture.
The member nations are expected to work towards maintaining peace, stability, and security of the regions. Bureau Report, Republic TV.